Claude CoWork just changed how you do marketing. Claude can now work directly on your computer like a real teammate. It can read your files, create deliverables, run multiple tasks at once, and execute full workflows from start to finish. And when you combine Claude Chat, CoWork, and Claude Code, you are not just using a chatbot anymore. You are building a complete marketing execution system. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 powerful ways that completely changes how you do marketing and how you can start using it today. Let's get into it. First, let's clear up the confusion. Right now, there are several ways to access Claude, and honestly, it can feel overwhelming. But here is the simple breakdown. There are two main ways to use Claude locally: Claude Desktop, Claude Terminal. Inside Claude Desktop, you will see three modes: Claude Chat, CoWork, Claude Code Desktop. This is where you brainstorm, plan strategies, organize ideas, and define workflows. Everything lives in the cloud. It's great for structure and ideation. CoWork is execution mode. It has local file access, it can run parallel agents. It's built to complete real work from start to finish. Think of it as your AI digital teammate. Then you have Claude Code Desktop, which gives you almost the full power of Claude Code without needing the terminal. And finally, Claude Code Terminal, the most powerful version with full customization control. Here is the rule of thumb: use chat to think, use CoWork to execute, use Claude Code to build systems. But the real power comes when you combine them. Use case 1: strategy deck in minutes. Most of you probably already have Claude projects set up with custom instructions, brand guidelines, templates, context files. But every time you generate something, you are still copying outputs or re-uploading files. CoWork changes that. Instead of uploading a call transcript into chat or copying the output into PowerPoint, you simply drop the file into a local working folder. Then you give one structured prompt. Claude acts as the main agent. It breaks the task into subtasks and it loads the necessary files. It uses official PowerPoint skills to generate the deck, and it saved everything locally. You even see a live process tracker to a to-do list where Claude plans and executes step by step. Within minutes, you have structured slides, branded formatting, tailored messaging. It may be not the final polished version, but it saves hours on the first draft. That's the difference between chatting and executing. Use case 2: running a full creative pipeline. Now, let's say you are launching a campaign. You need product images, ad variations, descriptions, spreadsheet tracking. Normally, that's hours of back and forth work. But with CoWork, you can set up a project folder that contains raw product images, a folder for generated creatives, a master planning spreadsheet, brand guidelines, prompting guides. Then you give Claude one instruction: split this into parallel tasks, generate 3 ad variations per product, write descriptions, update the master spreadsheet when done. Claude automatically spins up multiple subagents. One handles image generation, one handles product research, copy, both run in parallel. 10 minutes later, you have 3 creative variations per product, structured product descriptions, updated tracking sheets. You are not just automating a task, you are automating the entire creative workflow. Use case 3: massive data analysis from local files. Now imagine you have a huge data set: campaign reports, research documents, podcast transcripts, growth case studies, too big to upload into normal chat. This is where local analysis becomes incredibly powerful. For example, you could store dozens of growth marketing podcast transcripts in a project folder, then ask Claude to analyze all transcripts and identify top growth frameworks. Build an interactive dashboard visualizing themes and tools. Generate a strategy playbook tailored to your brand. Because the dataset is large, you can even ask Claude to create its own progress tracker so it doesn't lose track of files. It processes everything in batches, and at the end, you get a structured spreadsheet analysis, a visual dashboard, a tailored strategy deck. You're not just asking for insights, you're asking for analysis, synthesis, and application, all in one workflow. Use case 4: building custom skills. Now let's move to the next level. Most marketers repeat the same tasks over and over again: landing page audits, competitor research, search tracking, campaign analysis. Instead of rewriting prompts every time, you can turn these workflows into reusable custom skills. For example, you can build a landing page audit skill. Using the Claude in Chrome connector, Claude can browse live websites, scroll pages, analyze content in real time, score conversion elements, compare competitor pages. It then generates a structured audit report with scores, side by side comparisons, detailed analysis, prioritize recommendations. What used to take 2 hours now takes under 30 minutes. And once the skill is created, you can reuse it anytime. Use case 5, automating search tracking. Let's say you want to track Google AI search results. Manually checking queries, recording cited domains, tracking frequency. That's tedious. Instead, define the workflow once. Claude performs real time searches, captures the top cited domains, building a tracking spreadsheet, generates a summary report. Then you package that entire workflow into a reusable skill. Now it's automated. This is where Claude stops being a chatbot and becomes infrastructure. Use case 6, packaging everything into plugins. Finally, plugins. Think of plugins as bundle toolkits. They can include skills, commands, agents, MCP connections. Instead of sharing instructions piece by piece with your team, you share the entire system. Commands are manually triggered workflows, skills are automatically triggered by context. You can even create your own marketing team plugin that includes search tracking, keyword research, competitive analysis, blog generation, reporting automation. Then you chain them together. Check AI results, run keyword research, generate an AI searched optimized blog, update tracking spreadsheets, all in one structured workflow. That's not prompting, that's system building. Final thoughts. If you are still using Claude like a chatbot, you are missing 80% of its power. The real shift is this: stop asking one off questions, start building reusable workflows, turn them into skills, package them into plugins, let Claude execute end to end. Use chat to think, use CoWork to execute, use Claude Code to build systems. That's how you turn artificial intelligence into a marketing engine. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up. It really helped. See you in the next one.